This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to our review of Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. I do want to apologize for the footage being super kind of laggy and jumping around. The footage that I recorded and streamed last night was refusing to download, so I just had to go and screen record it. I literally just tossed it on, didn't even check it because I didn't have the time to. But when I started recording this video the first time, I saw how glitchy it was and went and downloaded the stream again since it has fully processed. But yeah, honestly, just going back to this movie, I enjoyed this a lot more than the first one. The first one, honestly, was a fun movie. I laughed a few times, but the concept was good, but it just wasn't as fun or as entertaining as this one. A big thing about what makes this one so much better is Michael Keaton's bigger presence in it. Obviously, there's going to be spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, don't watch this. But as I was saying, Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice only was in the first one for like, I think it was 17 minutes. And in this one, he has a good amount of the movie he's in. Honestly, he is just a lot of fun in this. He easily steals the show from all the other characters, and his greater presence in this just makes it better than the first one because he's just so chaotic and fun to be around and is the clear highlight of the movie. But enough of that for now, going into just some of the more other parts of the movie. The storyline with the daughter was done well, where it has a nice little twist of you think something's up with the kid, but not realizing one, that he's dead, and two, that he is trading her soul for his life. And the entire little subplot there, obviously, was just to get Beetlejuice involved with the rest of the cast. And Beetlejuice was just, as I said, he was a lot of fun. The love interest guy, I mean, you could clearly tell there was something up with him. Didn't know exactly what, and I think, it makes sense, especially at the end where he reveals he didn't believe in any of it and just wanted to marry her for the money. So, yeah, honestly, it's a little predictable. It doesn't exactly have to be super original, and it was just a nice ending to see him. And I'd just be completely terrified. I don't remember if he was killed or not. I think he is taken out by the sandworm, but I'm not sure if he was just barely missed by it. Beetlejuice's ex-wife. I mean, she was there. It felt more just like to have her there to give Beetlejuice some motivation to definitely want to get married in this. Also give him a little bit of character development to look at his origin story. And man, that origin story, it was told so perfectly. I don't remember what language it was in. I don't think it was Spanish. I think he started speaking Spanish towards the end. I think he said he was in Germany or something. I was assuming it was probably German. Might be thinking of something else I watched recently though. But yeah, just the entire thing just not being English, reading it through subtitles, and him explaining this crazy messed up story it was just so much fun. As I said, Beetlejuice is the clear star of the show and really steals every scene he is in. And of course, we have to talk about Bob. Rest in peace, and very tragic death to him. But yeah, Bob was great in this. Bob was just some great comedic relief, and definitely was disappointing to see him be killed off. But he'll always be there in our hearts, and we must have a moment of silence for him and his death. Okay, now going back to the movie, and the relationships are done pretty well. The mother-daughter relationship definitely was a focus of it, and the relationship between the two are strengthened over it as she learns her mother isn't making this all up and does have a connection to the dead, and that she also has that. I think that was pretty interesting and just a fun little story. Again, this is a story we've been seeing 1,000 times in movies and all this other stuff with a kid connecting with their parent, but it was done well. Going through just so many other things. There's just so many other fun things. That fake out sequence at the end where you see the future and then the baby Beetlejuice just go absolutely nuts. That was hilarious. Also, the original baby Beetlejuice sequence was also really funny. I think that they did such a good job with this. It was so fun and chaotic. I just, as I said, enjoyed it a lot more than the first one. Again, the first one's a good movie, but I just like this one so much more because it just felt like things were completely unhinged and they're able to just do so much more with a definitely higher budget. I think that the practical effects were really great to see, and it all just looked really cool. They did such a great job with it, and honestly, I'd highly recommend it. Definitely want to see this in theaters again, and considering I saw Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters 5 times, I'll definitely be seeing this at least one more time. But yeah, as I said, really great movie. Cast was all incredible. Obviously, they had to work around the fact that the guy who played the father is, I'm just gonna say controversial. Look it up for yourself. I don't feel like messing around with YouTube and saying what he actually did. But I think I could pretty clearly narrow it down to you, since, I mean, if he killed someone, there'd be something I could say, but I think the crime, although I'm not saying it, is pretty obvious and something that YouTube would not like me to talk about. So if I ever get the channel monetized, do not want that to be talked about here. But yeah, honestly, it's so much fun. They were so creative with this. Tim Burton did a great job making it. Michael Keaton, as I said, stole the show, but the entire cast was really solid. It definitely felt like a great sequel and continuation of the first one. And even though it cut out some of the major and main characters from it, it still felt like it honored the source material, and it just feels really rare these days. But yeah, honestly, please let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.